Day 101. Wow. Oh! We have the coin purse from yesterday. And that just gave us an additional 25 coins, placing it at 100. Kind of nice. Alright, so our goals are the sanctum keys. And one of them is in the vault. We know there's a vault key that we need to get. And one of them is in the clock tower. We have no idea how to get that. Let's just take the tool shed here. Some tools are handy. I honestly, I don't even want to take the metal detector, but we will. Sledgehammer is always great. Happy to have it. So, for the vault key, I was thinking of a couple things. We know that it's in the music room. We've seen it there. Presumably, we can get it from the locksmith. Ooh, clock tower, passageway, mail room. Not a fan of any of these. We'll place the clock tower. We know that, or I think we can get it from the locksmith because we can buy secret keys from there. I take the treasure trove here. We don't need the money, but it gives a doorway. So we'll if we get the locksmith, we'll get it. If we get the option to draft the locksmith, we'll place it. Green memos and blue boxes are sometimes false. And then try and buy the secret key there. Music room. I think the trading post, we might be able to trade for it if we just keep cycling, because we did that in the past. I can't remember whether we ended up getting a vault key. And I couldn't remember which day that was on, so I'm not going to go back looking through all the videos we've recorded. Utility closet, pantry. So, we might... Well, we will do that if we get the option for a trading post sometime in the future. Drawing room seems fine to me. You have to be a little bit careful with gems, but this pays itself back thanks to that open save. I'm so glad we figured that one out. I'm so glad. The conservatory seems fine. Parlor would have been good too. Something about the conservatory. So here, the weight room, we've already made it rare. It still is commonplace. Attic. Yeah. So something about the conservatory, as I was just about to say, is that its value in being drafted for utility, whatever, diminishes the more often we get it, because the more times we've adjusted things to the ratings we want them to be, then we draw, how do I say this? We draw them more often when we're trying to use the conservatory. Oh my gosh, I just completely bungled that. The more we use it, the less valuable it becomes because it keeps showing us rooms that we've already done. If that makes sense. Shouldn't have been that difficult to say. I did have a redraw there. I just clicked on the bedroom closet. Kind of out of not thinking, but that's okay. I'm not going to run up the clock tower. It hardly ever has an item up there. And when it does, it might be a stopwatch, which is mildly beneficial. It's neat, but we don't really need it. All right. The telescope. What does that actually say, by the way? Gain an additional effect of each constellation observed in the observatory. So yeah, it's just a more benefit. We don't have an observatory yet. When we do, then we'll get its benefits twice. Double the inkwell. Oh, speaking of which, we could make this a dead end right now. Maybe we will. Now let's just place the chapel. Honestly, I'm kind of tired of running through the foundation. It just takes so long. Yeah, Diamondus Minor and Southern Cross, we can really max out our 4-door rooms with the telescope if it would let me do it. Never mind, I guess not. Wait, was that it? Oh yeah, there you go. I have to look up at the observatory thing. Look up at the telescope with my telescope. I think I'm okay with the weight room. We can get to rank 8 pretty easily, and then run back to the dining room for more steps, so it's not that bad for us. We do have the key card, I believe, and a coin. The garage, dark room, and the freezer. I don't want to put the dark room down here. We'll just put the garage. Gain some keys. Why not? I don't think we've ever seen an item in the garage other than those keys, so we'll leave it as is. Now, the cloister, I don't see myself... Yeah, sure, okay, we'll go back to the cloister. I was just thinking, I don't see myself drafting a green room format, but it could happen. Having said that, we're just going to start with the Banner of the King. Let's go. Blueprints on the north doors. Bedroom, closet, mailroom. Have we found one for the mailroom yet? I can't remember, so I'm going to place it. We'll see. Also, there's our dinner. I don't think we've checked for a blue memo in here before. Oh, is that one there? I think that's just the lighting. Ah, there you go. Only 6 of the notorious red letters were addressed to Herbert S. Sinclair. Oh yeah, that's because one of them I think was from Herbert to Mary. So there's another one to someone else? Alright. Fascinating. Well, it's neat info. And then from here, I am going to draft the east side first, just in case we do get a green room that faces northward. Nope. Oh, there's the music room. You know what? I think I want that. Although we do also want to go northward with the pool. I'm going to take the music room. Oh no, we don't have gems. Ah. Right. Okay, we'll take the bedroom closet because it might have gems. It doesn't cost us any at the very least. Okay. That worked out. So then we'll go northward. Hopefully get a doorway like that goes to the right. Then I'm pretty sure we did this one already, but it gives us a doorway to the right and a gem. So we'll take it. This one was on a bookshelf, I think. Yeah. We've seen this. The sin associated with this room is often associated with one's use of time, which I'm sure is related to the gallery in some way, given there's a picture of sins over there. Break room, observatory. Have we? Well, we did find one in the observatory. I don't remember what the message was, but it was up on the telescope. So we've seen all 3 of these before. Let's redraw for something new. The pool. Have I seen it in the pool before? I don't remember. So we'll place it. Although I'm starting to wonder... Oh, hang on. I have a sledgehammer. Very nice. Once again, I forgot that there are trunks in here. I could have just placed this instead of the bedroom closet. That's okay. Blue memo in the pool area. There can't be that many hiding spots. Surely. I think I saw it. It's over on this other side. Aha. Way up high. There is only one location in the estate where every room in the drafting pool can be drafted. Ooh. Wow. It would have to be on the west wall because of the garage. Which row would it be on, or which rank? Every room in the drafting pool can be drafted. We know that some things can't be in the corners, so it couldn't be those 2. Her ladyship's chamber would have to be going down, but you could do that from the top corner, so that's not a restriction. Are there some rooms that can't be done on the lower ranks? So would it be like rank 8 is like some things can't be done on ranks 1 through 7 and we can't do it on rank 9, so then it would have to be done through rank 8? Something like that. We haven't really noticed any restriction. I feel like we've seen rooms everywhere, right? But maybe there's just been some rooms I hadn't realized we're getting only on the upper ranks. Could be some rare room. I feel we've seen the throne room on the lower ranks for sure. We've seen the treasury, the treasure trove. We have it down there already. That's interesting. I can go upwards with the pool. Use one of our keys, that's fine. Laboratory, the study. Did I want to do something in the study? I don't think so. It lets us redraw though, that's nice. In fact, we might just take that for the redraw feature. Laboratory would be nice. We want to recover Constellation, but it's a little late in the drafting for that. Don't think there are any other items in here. Let's head back to the weight room. The locker room, wine cellar, and pump room. We did we do the pump room? I'm certain we did. Again, I can't remember what it was. But it gives us access to another room, so I'm tempted to do that. The wine cellar and locker room, I know we haven't done blue memos in those. I fear the locker room probably requires us to unlock all the lockers to search for the blue memo. That would be annoying. Wine cellar, I'm definitely curious about. Actually, hold on. There's something I wanted to do in the wine cellar. What was it? It was the coat of arms. We got a clue about the coat of arms is numbers, right? It said one digit and then the rest are 2 digits. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's learn something. In these gems. Because I've always been sure there's a secret going on in here. What is beeping at me? Here we go. Got a coin in the corner. Alright, what do we have? MCCX11. Oh, this is Roman numerals. X111. I know what those are. I don't know what MCC are. Hang on, let me search. Roman numerals. 7 basic symbols being are I, V, X, L, C, and D, and M. Okay, so C is 100, M is 1000. And then it said 1 digit, and then 2 digits? No, okay, hold on. Let's look for that note. Maybe I'm misremembering because that doesn't really make sense. It was a blue memo. What do we have here? Alright, so there's a letter missing. The gems are in the white box. What is this? The bullseye operation can trigger multiple times. I still don't know what that means. Oh, hold on. Saunas are commonplace in both businesses and residences in Korarka. Is that useful? Does that tell us something about Korarka we didn't know? I think we already have all the information about Korarka, so. On the coat of arms, the first number is 1 numeral. The rest are each 2 numerals. Right. What does that actually mean? The rest are each 2 numerals. Well, I guess if we bring up our handy dandy notepad. What do we have here? We'll just put this as coat of arms at the bottom. So we have MCCX111 or III, and then this would be 1000, I think. 1000. I'll use tab. And then we have, oh, I see. Is it added together? So 100 would be 200. And then X1 would be 11. and then 2. What do I do with that? Or 1,000, 100, 100. Oh, is this binary? 10, 1, 1, 1? Ooh. That might be it. Going from base 2 to base 10. What do I do with that, though? How many digits are there here? This is 4, 6 is 10, and 5 is 15. 15 digits isn't anything. It's not even 2 bits. Or bytes, I should say. It's 15 bits. Okay, well, we've got it recorded. I don't need to think too long about this. We'll just kind of carry on and hopefully that comes into play. I thought it was going to tell us something to do with the bottles, though. Oh, hold on, there's a blue note. Ah, the numerals below the coat of arms are 4 different numbers, not 1. Oh, that's kind of telling us the same thing that we already knew. If that's... Hang on, so 4 different numerals means we're probably looking at this one. Okay, I'm just gonna make a little note. There you go. Probably that one. Still don't know what to do with it. 1,211 and 2. All separated. I think I prefer the binary idea. Okay. Well, I didn't quite understand that. That's fine. We'll have a look down in the weight room. Actually, is there any reason we want to find keys? So maybe we get a music room. Maybe we get a locksmith. Of course, it's going to be more difficult now that we're getting mainly blue rooms. There's only one door here. The office, the gallery. Ugh. I think we just take the steps here, call it a day, and then try again tomorrow, see what we can find. Walk on in. Oh, we do want to go back. Oh, I forgot about this. We want to go back to the break room for the key card to be passed on. Anything else? I don't think there's anything else to be done. We'll just head back to the break room. We'll also get some keys because we placed the clock tower. Oh, I hadn't drafted this room. Yeah, we'll put a planetarium down. Actually, should I just hang out in the planetarium? Yeah, sure. May as well, right? We got... Oh, hold on. We can use a telescope. Whoa! We can use a telescope here. That's Saturn. We had a clue about the biggest... Oh, Saturn is ash. We had... Hang on, yeah. We had a clue about the biggest planet in the sky is the Lord of Ash or something like that. Can I drag it? Oh, Daja. Oh, never mind. Daja the Untamed. Starting tomorrow, each planetarium will contain 1 trunk. Wow! That's so cool. Can we get a different planet every time we come in here with a telescope? This room is so cool. Alright, never mind. So there's all the different planets up here. Jupiter being the biggest one in the sky. Alright, hold on. We're going to have a look back at the... Well, let's go through these pictures again. Oh, that's the coat of arms. So, was there one about the largest? Oh, there you go. The largest planet in the night sky is named after the Paragon of Ash. Jupiter, right? No, but they just called that Daja. So I think what we need to do is use the telescope here multiple times to find out what the name of that planet there is. We just got the name of that planet with the ring. Okay. Very cool. That's awesome. We're still going to call it a day here because we get the 2 constellation. That's what I wanted. Very neat. Very neat. And if that gives us the name of the Paragon of Ash, is that related to the clock tower puzzle then? Seeing as the clock tower poem, riddle, whatever, says something about the swan being ashen. Here, we'll grab the allowance. I don't think... Oh, yeah, we still have the blessing of the chef today. So we won't be grabbing the shrine. But tomorrow we can. If it appears, of course. Hey, the trading post. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. We don't have anything to trade right now, but we'll gather items today. That will be kind of our main goal, is gather items and then just try to trade them all. See if we can get a vault key from the trading post. We haven't really had any use for the trading post until now, so I'd like to think this is what it would be for. The storeroom, the hallway with a locked trunk with a den. I think we want gems more so right now. We're not going to be spending our keys on that locked trunk. We'd rather find a sledgehammer and then use that to open it. Conservatory, it has the doorway. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't think this has a whole lot of value for us anymore because it's unlikely to pick rooms that we haven't already adjusted. Spare green room, I made that rare. Rumpus room can stay rare. Attic can stay commonplace. Those are all fine now. Observatory, bedroom. Yeah, let's take the observatory. I guess the bedroom might have been a good idea. Yeah, we'll see. What does 61 constellation get us? Hey, it gets us a bunch of diamonds. I'm glad we took it. The aquarium, the planetarium, and the bedroom closet. Seeing as we have a dead end regardless, I'm tempted to take the planetarium. It has a trunk in it, right? There we go. That is so cool. Oh man, I really want the telescope now. So we got the telescope from the walk-in closet. We'll have to search around for that. And then this just paid itself off by giving us a lockpick kit. I guess it didn't cost us a key to... Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, the trunk, of course, paid itself off. I said that and then questioned myself and then realized why I said that. The freezer, the pantry, and the utility closet. You know what? We can use the utility closet because we don't have a key card today. So let's go in here, disable that whole system. And then we'll look for a security room or laboratory. We can log into the security room from the laboratory and vice versa. Great Hall and the treasure trove. Well, Great Hall seems like the right choice here. We do have a lockpick kit set. And it worked. Ooh. Sorry, I right-clicked there. There we go. Look at that. We can definitely feel the increase in our lock-picking skill. Because when we first started out, we would have gotten like maybe 2 of those doors total. Whereas here we just got 4. So, that is a notable improvement. We got something from this. So we know that this is a doorway and this is items. I'm going to use a key on this one. Because it might have gems. Might just have more keys, or it might have coins. So we'll open the antechamber door regardless of whether we use it or not. We got a trophy room, the kennel, and the dining room. I like the placement of the dining room here, just for the doors. And before we head through there, let's open this and check the right side door. Actually, I guess I could have done this without bothering to use a key. The Chamber of Mirrors. More planetariums? Now I'm a big fan of the planetarium. Yeah. And potential interesting interesting floor plans being added to our pool. I think the commissary might have been the better choice there, just because we could get a sledgehammer. But oh well. We should have a surplus of keys today anyway. The commissary is probably a fine option. It does cost a gem. Oh, we can just buy gems. Ideally, it'll have gems for us. Looks like it does. Set of gems. A shovel. Honestly, I don't care for the shovel, but we'll buy it anyway. You know what? Magnifying glass. Was there something I wanted to light? I feel as though there was. I'm going to buy all the gems. Just makes drafting that much easier, because I don't have to worry about the costs. Oh, right. Right. Of course. I forgot once again that I wanted to go through here. Give me those coins. The gymnasium. I'm not going to add it to the draft pool. We'll be fine without it. It's not the worst thing. I will add another observatory, yes. Alright. We got all the observatories. And a key. Jane Ramirez is pretty cool. And unlike the conservatory, this one does not have diminishing returns. Because you can just keep adding observatories. And that's fun. And the treasure trove is fine. There you go. That'll give us a lot of money. And we can go back and buy everything from the showroom. Yeah, okay. We'll read this. What does it say? Fen Ares borders a poetic realm. That's true, actually. It does. Iraja is a poetic realm. That's an actually useful note. Of course, you'd have to decipher. If you didn't already know that Iraja was poetic, you'd have to decipher all the previous memos about green things being lies here and truths here and so on to eventually realize that, yeah, that is a true note. And then it, only tells you that one of the two neighboring countries are poetic. So, not great information overall. Pantry, dormitory. We'll take the pantry and then head on back to the showroom. With 85 coins, we can get an emerald bracelet and the moon pendant, so no more need for gems. I do really want a walk-in closet. But we're going to set up our 7th rank. Ooh, there's the locksmith. You know what, we've got the kennel and all that. I think I'm okay with placing the locksmith while we have the opportunity. I only have 9 coins, though. Pretty sure you can only buy one special key. It'll be a silver key, I bet. Ooh, the prism key. That's neat. Alright. Well, we got that. I'm not going to draft upwards just yet. What else are we looking for? We had that. The music room would be useful. The walk-in closet. These are all blue rooms. Should I just start the Banner of the King now? Let's do it. Special keys we could take. No, we could take the secret garden. I'm not going to. Yeah, we'll use lockpick it. The trophy room, the bedroom closet. I think we might just take the trophy room as is. Hang on. If I got the music room, like, we don't need the gems. Trophy room doesn't do anything for us. So I could do some redrawing. Let's do some redrawing. Oh, there you go. Music room. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Vault key, vault key, vault key. Oh, the key card. Oh, man. Oh, well. It's getting these things out of the pool so we can hopefully trade the pool out of the pool and then the pool shows up. I meant the out of the draft pool. I could redraw. What do we have? We have a laboratory and a utility closet, so we definitely have the doorways for the mechanarium. Gives us access, but I think I would prefer to redraw for something different. Something different and blue. Have we done the pantry yet? I don't remember. Let's check the pantry. It's such a common room we must have, but at the same time, because it's such a common room, oh yeah, it's behind the paper towel. We've seen this. There is a letter missing. Okay. Never mind me. Ooh. I don't know if I want to bother using a key up here. What would we be looking for? Walk-in closet. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, we'll use a key. The nursery, the bunk room, and the pool. We could put the locker room on rank 8. So maybe I'll take the pool for now. Sure. Also, we get the trunks, potential for more dice. Oh, I don't have a sledgehammer. Ooh. Alright, let's check this place first. It's kind of surprising I haven't found a sledgehammer at this point. The mail room doesn't do anything for us. The classroom gives us an apple. And the servants' quarters. More keys are nice, actually. Yeah, that's actually kind of perfectly timed, isn't it? I guess a garage would have given us more keys. Oh, didn't we end our day in a servant's quarter? What happened after that? Oh. Well, there you go. We've got 5 keys now. I'm feeling a little more confident using them on these trunks. There you go. That one paid itself back. And then we got some coins over here. Those will be useful. I guess we could buy keys at the locksmith. So that kind of helps that situation. Did we buy out the commissary? I'm pretty sure we did. We're down to 3 keys, by the way. Or 2 even. The ballroom. We've already found what's in the ballroom with the blue memo. The den, the bedroom closet, the classroom. I could take the bedroom closet. Potentially grab more items. What am I looking for on the 8th rank? Was a locker room? But if we put at least a locker room now, going from the boiler room, then we wouldn't be able to gather more items. We could find another commissary. That would be great. I think I'm going to redraw this. If we get an attic, I'll place it. The office is not what we're looking for. We did find the blue note in there. Cloister, mechanarium, and library. We found the blue notes in those. Did we find a blue note in the sauna? I think we did. I remember it took me some time for some reason, even though it's a tiny room with nowhere to look. There we go. There's the locker room. We'll place that. So now the question is whether they put the blue memo in one of the lockers. If we need to unlock it. I have a feeling they did. It's kind of mean. But that's what I would do. Like, I think it makes sense to give the blue memos some more challenging things that interact with the mechanics, right? Like what I was doing with the boiler room. When we were looking for the blue memo in the boiler room, it would have been perfect to put it on the back of those panels that go up when you turn the power on for those. So here, putting it in a locker would be good. Which means we need to go all the way back to the locksmith to buy more keys. Let's continue onward here first. Boiler room, and then we go east. Oh yeah, on the backs of these. Exactly what I was just saying. I'm not going to use the garden key here. Dark room, the office, and the bedroom closet. What am I looking for on this one? A non-dark room, I would say. Let's redraw. There's an attic. Do we just take that? I don't even know which rooms we have left that we need to find on rank 8, so I think we take the attic. There you go. Metal detector. So here's another thing. If I keep trading stuff, then does it go back into the pool that we can trade for? Like, how does that work? Also, we're out of keys, apparently. Was that everything? I guess so. Oh. Isn't there a blue memo up here? Did we found the blue memo in the attic, right? Pretty sure we did in the past. Where was it, though? I don't remember. Ah. I just figured I'd look back through the screenshots, and there's this one, which I believe is the attic here. There are 6 permanent additions. Let's just double check to confirm. There's a carpet here. And then it was near the carpet in that picture. Hold on. Was it not? Yeah, it was right beside the carpet. Oh. Unless there's another rolled up carpet somewhere else. Maybe that's not it. Hang on, let's go through the pictures. No, surely that carpet is from the attic. So strange that... Does the attic change its layout of items every day? It feels familiar. This all feels like things are where they normally are. You can definitely find blue memos multiple times, right? It's not like it disappears because we found it previously. I'm sure we found them multiple times in the same room. Yeah, we can't find it now. This is rank 8. What is going on? Do the memos move around? No, there's no way the memo moves around. This is bizarre. I don't know. I might just abandon this. That's so strange, though. It's like the memo should be right here, but it's not. I don't know. There are 6 editions. I'm pretty sure that note was from here because I can't think of anywhere else that has a rolled up carpet like that, so we're gonna go with it. Yeah, that's bizarre though. Now back to what was I doing even? We have all dead ends. We want to go to the trading post. We also want to go to the locksmith and buy a bunch of keys to use in the locker room here. So with a total of 61 steps remaining, I think we're fine. Let's actually head outside first. Go to the trading room. Oh my goodness, of course, the locker room placed a bunch of keys. I completely didn't think of that. Thank you so much, locker room, for paying us off. Paying us off? Providing the keys that we need. That's great. So we're at 6 now. That's not all the ones that we need for the locker room, but it helps a lot. Also, we got a key lime pie. Oh, wow. Unlock doors as well as your taste buds with a slice of this classic custard dessert, featuring a tangy lime filling, graham cracker crust, and the real key, a perfect dollop of whipped cream. That's great. The 5 steps and 1 key plus an additional key if you have a locksmith in your house, which we do. Wow. So overall, in conjunction with this here dining room, the locker room gave us 8 keys. That is pretty darn good for a single room. It's going to take us more than 8 keys, I think, to unlock all those lockers. But we have the locksmith for the rest of them. I don't think the locksmith sells infinite keys, so I'm very glad we got that. I was a little bit worried that we were going to go to the locksmith, buy all the keys, head back to the locker room, and then not find the blue memo. But I think now we'll have enough for sure. As for what we're doing here, now we've previously opened this up. We can dig. Sure. See what that is. Hey, a turnip. Nice. 12 steps with the silver spoon. I don't think this does anything here. We got this from Denny. No. Nope. Just kind of lore stuff. It doesn't look like we can open the back wall or the side wall here. Okay. What do we have? Trading for a silver key, gear wrench, coupon book, salt, upgrade. Whoa, we can trade for an upgrade disc. Ooh, I kind of want to do that. Moon pendant for a lucky rabbit's foot. Gear wrench, silver key, salt, silver spoon for a silver key. That makes sense. Coupon book, silver key, and then salt. So quite a few things trading for silver key. I think what we'll do... First of all, I'm going to trade the ornate compass. We don't need that anymore. We don't need the emerald bracelet either. Let's do this trade, get an upgrade disc. That's great. And then this gives a hall pass now. Huh. Let's go to the silver spoon, trade that for a silver key. Oh, right. We have the moon pendant. Oh, well. We're not making optimal trades here. Trade the silver spoon for the silver key because I like how that sounds. That gives us a compass. Compass. Alright, let's trade the broken lever for the salt. Oops, I didn't. Okay, let's trade the battery pack for the salt. I click the trade button. You can trade the salt shaker for the battery pack. Okay, that didn't work out. Broken lever for the battery pack. Might not be able to get what we want. Secret garden key for the gear wrench. Lockpick hit set for the lucky rabbit's foot sounds like a good trade to me. The compass. Trade the silver key for the compass. Okay, let's do that. I have a feeling we're not getting the vault key through here. Seems to want us to trade for everything except for it. Yeah, 3 dice. Okay. Alright. Trade shovel for a coupon book. No. That's so cool that we've got the upgrade disc, though. Emerald bracelet for a hall pass. Hall pass just unlocked the doors, I think? Did something else special, I think. I don't remember what that was. So, I guess what we should do... Meh. What I should have done is I should have placed that music room. Although the music room probably would have just given us a silver key, so... No big loss overall. Let's just do some more trading. Hang on. Just in case, just in case. Trade for the broken fever, battery pack, sleeping mask. I forgot about that one. Maybe we just keep trading forever. Okay, it gives us a key. Key card for a lockpick. I'm going to keep the key card, actually. Compass for a coupon book. Battery pack. And a key. Coin purse for a coupon book. Back for the coin purse. Okay, those two just go back and forth. I want to keep the moon pendant. Secret garden key for a gear wrench. I can trade the shovel, sure. Sledgehammer. Oh, coupon book for a sledgehammer. That's a good trade. Okay, we'll do the emerald bracelet for the hall pass. Silver key. Overall, we have definitely traded down. Let's try this again. Alright. Nope. That's too bad. And we didn't see a telescope there either, so no telescope, no vault key. I was really hoping to get one or both of them. And that's probably it for us. We'll head to the planetarium and end the day there. Recover a couple of the stars that we spent re-rolling things. Was there anything else I wanted to do? I believe that's it. Alright, we'll call it a day. I think the trading post experiment just proved that we cannot get what we want there. So what we'll do is, I guess, just put the music room down as much as we can. Of course, that requires me to not bypass it when it presents itself. But yeah, Chamber of Mirrors helps a lot. Okay, today is a shrine day. Let's head back there. The chef is neat. I am glad we got to see that key lime pie. So we have the office, the secret garden, the lock room, and the patio. Those are the 4 ones that can spread stuff. You can get an additional 20 food from the chef. That's pretty good. Shelter, the hovel, and the schoolhouse. We'll definitely take the shelter here. Yeah, we'll definitely take the shelter here. The other 2 don't help us in our goals. Whereas this one can give us better access to rooms without the downsides of, say, the archive. Oh, actually, I could have started an experiment from the computer there too. My bad. We should have gotten 2 items today. Salt and the magnifying glass. Not the most exciting ones to start the day with. Better than nothing though. We'll place the pool just for the doorways. And then this can be a dead end. Or an observatory. If we can start an apple experiment, that would be great. Commissary, the conference room, and the Chamber of Mirrors. Chamber of Mirrors, let's go! More observatories, please. And I will go open this. Don't have a sledgehammer, so we can't open those trunks. The clock tower, the breakfast nook, and the library. We'll definitely go for the key. Let's get an experiment going. Ooh, tough call. Each time you eat an apple or each time you draft an upgraded floor plan? Oh, we had got the upgrade yesterday. I forgot to use it. Well, we know we can get one at the trading post. Maybe we'll try that again sometime. Next time we get the trading post. Sure. Each time you eat an apple or each time you draft an upgraded floor plan. I think eating apples is fun. Let's do that. Oh, we've got the shelter. We can use the archives. There you go. We'll check the other side here. The vault, the locker room, and the parlor. I could just place a vault. Hold on. What am I doing? Yesterday, I am so out of it. I ended the day with A, I didn't use the upgrade disc. And B, I didn't even go back to the locker room to use all the keys to look for the blue memo. What am I doing? All right, we're going to place a vault here just in case we happen across the vault key. I'm not going to bother looking for the money or going in for the money. I can't believe I did that. That's the most ridiculous thing. I had like 2 things we wanted to do and I didn't do them. It was free. Just go walk. The den here is fine. Let's redraw for a music room though. Or a classroom. That is an apple. Wait, have we found a blue memo in here? Pretty sure we did. Where was that? We found a blue memo in a classroom. I wonder if there's a different memo in each grade of class. That would be kind of crazy. Ah, there you go. Flag colors. Green for Nuance, pink for Vera, orange for Korarica. We had already figured that out, but I don't remember that note. And that's clearly related to this colors thing. I think there's a different blue memo for each grade of classroom, which is insane because to see them all, you can only place 5 in a given day. And that would be difficult too with how it's arranged. I guess it wouldn't be too difficult. But there are 8 grades. Oh, and a final exam room too. Oh, ho, ho. Jeez. That would be a lot of work to get all of them placed on the 8th rank. Across multiple days, needing the classroom outside. Rumpus room, the drawing room, and the pantry. I think I'm going to redraw. Oh yeah, we've got lots of redraws thanks to the classroom. Walk-in closet for another chance at the telescope. I'm going to read... Wait, what? Didn't we have 5 redraws? I guess we only had 3. The 3 looks like a 5 to me. There's the locker room. We got another chance at it. Did I do the one in the kennel, though? Oh, let's do the locker room again. I can't remember. Man, we had all the keys yesterday. Oh, well. Oh, well. Let's see what this door has. The music room! Yeah, we want that. For sure. Give me... a secret garden key. Okay, something. Why did I want that? I actually did think I wanted one of those. Oh. There's another key on the ground. We'll take every one we can get. And we'll use this secret garden key right here. So this... Oh yeah, because this spreads apples to the conference room. That's why I wanted it. We probably need to do something here for the clock tower. Still don't know what. Still a mystery to me. The commissary, drawing room, and the pantry. We'll just put the commissary down. I think it can sell food, right? Oh, it does, but they're bananas. Not what I was looking for. Oh, keys. Well, we'll buy it. We have the money. Oh! Alright, we got 3. Drafting studio. Did we find a blue memo in there? I think we did. I'm pretty sure we did. I'm blanking on where it would have been. And did we do the walk-in closet? Oh man, see, here's the problem with doing this across multiple days. Is I don't remember where we have found memos and we haven't. Between these two, I honestly can't remember either of them. The walk-in closet would have a telescope. What does this have? I guess we can go looking for it. Sure. Can't draft any new floor plans. We got a coin in the corner. Got a big billboard. No, that's not it. That's a different blue note. I think we did come in here before because I remember talking about... Oh, yeah. Here's a calendar. Oh, it even says day 1. I think I've noted that before. But I think I remember talking about having deja vu of walking in here looking for... While I was looking for the blue memo and not remembering if I'd been here to look for that before and so on. So I'm getting deja vu of my conversation about deja vu. But I don't remember where the memo was. Oh, there's an apple. Hey, nice. There's this thing here. Very detailed. Oh, got a magnet. Oh! What just happened? It just like teleported? Wait, what? Is this a safe we can open? Oh my lord. We found a safe. I thought this is telling us where to find a safe. What the? How is someone supposed to figure that out? I guess you just well, the way I just did, I guess. You just happen to have a magnifying glass. I guess, no, that's very understandable. You'd want to see if there was a code put in, so you'd get a magnifying glass. That was weird that it teleports like that, though. Like, why not just let us drag it over? Huh. That's cool. So we need a safe code for this. Hold on, there's a calendar on the wall. November 7th? Just try that. 1107? Although I think 7 was one of the illegal numbers, right? 6, 7, and 9 can't be in the safe code. This is always showing today, but maybe that's what it is. February 17th? Maybe the code changes based on what day we are. Oh, although it has a 7, so that wouldn't work either. February 17th. Is there a date in here? No, it's all about colors. Wow. Well, we found a safe, so that's pretty cool. I just don't know what we would do for a date. Like, this calendar on the wall must be a clue. November. So if we say it's November, do I just try all 30 days? We can skip 6, 7, and 9 because those would be illegal. We can skip 17, 16, 17, 19. We can skip 26. So we're only trying 21 different numbers. I might just do that. Honestly, just brute force it. But we don't even know if November is the right month. But that's the only clue I have. So let's go with that. November, we'll just do this one by one. That was quick. It was November 8th. Yeah, hold on. Well, let's make a note of that. November 8th for some reason. Drafting room? Is that what this is called? Wow. Wow. All right. Well, I wasn't expecting to find a letter. This is pretty darn sweet. Because, oh, this is... You have to have a magnifying glass to read it. All right, I'll just take screenshots of these as is. And then we got to read it. Uncle. This is November 8th. Uncle. In a few hours, we are departing. As planned, we will be taking the old mountain way tunnels to the north. We'll go as far as we can by trolley until the rails give out. Then we'll proceed on foot until we reach the southern border. I've never been as excited, nervous, and heartbroken. I may never know if I've made the right decisions, but I've made the ones I felt my father might have nodded in approval at. I'm leaving a message for Simon here in the safe house. Where the heck is the safe house? Oh, the underground area. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. I wouldn't have thought of that as a house, but... Oh, shoot. Do we need the pump room to get back there? Well, we read the messages down there. What message was this? I don't remember. There was like one complaining about the 6 months that they spent down there, right? Hang on. I'm leaving a message for Simon here in the safe house. This unshallowed cavern that we have called home for the last year. Whoa. If something should happen to me, please guide him to this place. Try to show him what those lost days were all for. Honestly, I'm not impressed, Mother. Explain to him, if you can, the intersection between foolishness and doctrine, the thin wire we stood upon, above the world, holding hands and throwing stones. Holding hands and throwing stones. In those days we were guilty of everything, as always Mary. Holding hands and throwing stones. Is this a clue for something? Throwing stones. We pick up unremarkable rocks in the dirt piles. Holding hands and throwing stones. I'm going to screenshot that. Hang on. So, holding hands, throwing stones. In those days, we were guilty of everything. That might be important. Well, there you go. We just found ourselves another letter. So we've got one last remaining, which I assume is going to be in room 46 once we line up all the dates of his trip. And that'll be all. That'll be 8 letters. Awesome. Well, not at all what I was expecting. Now, that blue memo we were looking for, where was it? Oh, man. I guess the brute force strategy works. Day 1, and then it was the day after day 1. Maybe that's the correlation. Maybe it's just because 8 is such a prevalent number. 2, 4, 4, 3. No, it's not the number of apples in the trees. I don't know. I prefer to solve things, but at this point... Oh yeah, it's the ways... I remember this. We did find this before. The full directory comprises 46 numbered rooms plus 8 categories of 8 rooms. I guess we could take those 8s as a hint that it was November 8th. It's easy to find... It's easy to find, like, coincidental things and say those are probably intended as connections. Hey, the pump room. Intended as connections. I think we wanted the pump room, right? Lower the reservoir. Yeah. I only have 39 steps left for today, but that's fine because we only have a few more rooms to draft anyhow. So, hang on, there's a trunk here and something else to be found. Oh, and we will get more steps in the conference room because it has a lot of fruit. Alright, where is this beeping coming from? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There we go. There's a little coin by the pump. Got it. It's not worth it. Nothing be gained from... Yeah. Alright, what we want to do is lower the reservoir. I think it was to be level with this aquarium, so 6. Let's refill the aquarium. There we go. Reservoir is number 2. Number 2 goes through pump 2. And I'm going to use pump 2 actually to refill the aquarium for... Oh wait, no, the aquarium comes from tank 1 specifically. So we have to use tank 1. Okay, and that should be good. That will bring it up to 6. Let's just wait and make sure that I haven't miscounted here. Perfect. Excellent. Okay, we will definitely be heading back down there to see if there was a specific message, and also that blue note about there being a key on the wall. Maybe that's another sanctum key. Maybe the whole thing with the vault is a red herring at this point. I doubt it. I doubt it. We had something explicitly saying it was in the vault. Back to the archives here. And then we do have 5 keys. We want to kind of avoid spending them. Oh. For some reason I thought there was an apple there. If we can. I guess the bedroom closet's an option. We'll place the trophy room since it gives us access to the north side. And then, ooh, special keys. Silver key is okay. Let's just try the lockpick it. Okay, it worked. Hey, the walk-in closet. Perfect. That's the other one I wasn't sure about. Study. I'm pretty sure it was just something... Pretty sure we did that and it was just a clue for solving that, that safe. The kennel... I can't remember whether we found anything in the kennel or not. We'll take the walk-in closet because it might have a telescope. Okay, no telescope. And the blue memo is right here. Her ladyship Clara Epson was laid to rest on the 11th of June, 1983. That's actually new. Okay, so we hadn't been in here before with the blue note memo. She was laid to rest on the 11th of June, 1983. That might be really important. Why would that be important? Not for a safe code. Unless there's a safe in her room, which was something I suspected. Feel that's important for something. Oh well. We'll keep it in mind. And now it is time to head outside, I believe. Oh, the locker room, of course. We have 6 keys. Can't open all the lockers. Hopefully we do find the memo in whichever ones we do open. This might be a multi-day thing to find it. Man, lots of gems. Oh, I'm so silly though. We should have been able to do this yesterday. Oh, we've seen this one before. This was Denny Ravane stuff because there's some moonshine jugs. And the last key gives us some coins. Alright. Commissary, we bought out the keys from there. I think that's it. Of course, there is a chance it's not actually in one of these. Maybe I've just missed it. But it probably is in one of these. I should probably make sure that I didn't miss it in the locker itself. Alright, well next time we get the opportunity we'll try and open all these lockers. Yeah. Alright, well we can take a shortcut through the foundation, that's nice. Oh yeah, apples, apples, apples. And, oh, more keys, of course. Once again, I did forget that the locker room distributes keys. Well, in that case, let's head back there. And something else to be found? That was weird. Why did the magnet or metal detector ping us there? Nice. Yeah, finding keys in the locker is exactly what I want. Oh, 2 apples. Very nice. That's even better. Oh, broken lever. What is that up there? Oh, that's a buoy thing. The orange. Alright, well, we just need to do this side and then these 2. And hopefully the memo is in one of those. We'll get to that some other day. We haven't been down here in a while. Oh yeah, I need to go down those other stairs. Thank goodness the boat was on the correct side. That would have been a little frustrating. Otherwise, we'd have had to run back to the pump room, do all that stuff. Alright, we've seen this cutscene before. Now, she said she left a message for us. I'm pretty sure... Oh yeah, we've seen this. I haven't figured this one out. Delete it. A. We know that's the archive. From the security room there. I don't know what they mean to delete it, though. I did try that. I deleted the archive, or removed it from the draft pool using the crown. Alright, it's now been 6 weeks. Maybe that's all that's left for us. The long walk and steps, and yet as... This doesn't feel like an explanation. This just feels like her rambling. Definitely doesn't feel like it's meant for Simon. So there must be something else. We're also looking for a major key on the wall. Can this be broken open maybe? Ooh, maybe I need the power hammer. Do we have the components? We did find a broken lever. Oh, we can make a power hammer in the workshop. Might do that and then come back here. Said, I don't think the train station would count as part of the safe house, right? Platform 8. There's this random pipe over here. A bazooka. Did we already... See, here's the thing. What if we found a key in here before? Oh, we found that. I know we found the sanctum key, but that wasn't on the wall. I think that was on the note. It was just right over here on this note. We seek what's in the shade of truth. We've seen this before. I actually spent a decent amount of time looking around at this, trying to figure out whether it had any clues for us, but I don't think it does. Closed exhibit. Security system controls. Yeah, it's like, here, so, okay, hold on. Hold on. You got delete it. That's in the security room. But our security room wouldn't be connected to theirs. So security room, security doors, security system controls. It's probably just coincidence. I don't know. There's not many coincidences in this game. Both Thurston Hall and the main concourse feature a number of, quote, closed exhibits, which are reserved for an upper tier elite patronage and are not currently open to the public for admission. Guards. Oops. Yeah, I don't know. Roof access. Forced entry. 105 or 124? That kind of thing where it's scratched out makes me think that 105 is now important. Forced entry 105. I don't know. Like, this must exist for a reason. There must be a puzzle relating to this. Manning, White Pharaoh Marigold, escape route. And there's a third person in the car. There must be a fourth person because there's a decoy car and a getaway car. But then this didn't actually happen because they say as cool as this would be, it's too easy to track. I don't know. I don't think that's the message left from our mother either. Well, let's have a look at that blue note. Or not the blue note, excuse me, the red letter. We need to find it first. So here it says, yeah, I'm leaving a message for Simon here in the safe house, this unhallowed cavern that we have called home for the last year. Something should happen to me. Please guide him to this place. Try to show him what those lost days are all for. Sounds like she has a very intentional message for us. Explain to him, if you can, the intersection between foolishness and doctrine. The thin wire we stood upon above the world, holding hands and throwing stones. Holding hands and throwing stones. So, it definitely seems to me not like... Sorry, just ran away from it. Definitely seems to me that this note here is not specifically what she left for us. Because otherwise, wouldn't she just say Simon at the top? Like, there's no reason for her to be careful about who she's writing it to, since she signed it Mary. So she's not concerned about other people finding it. Let's go make the power hammer, come back. Maybe we can break down the wall there. We have 87 steps, so that's not an issue. And then also, while we're on the way to the power hammer, we can stop by in the courtyard to dig up some more keys, potentially. Stuck. Ah, we can't break it down. Can I light these propane tanks? No? Oh man. I thought that was gonna work. Well, then I have no idea what they're talking about when they say there's a key on the wall of the safe house. There was a key here on this crate. Oh, hold on. Okay. Ooh, this has the arrows. I still think there's probably something to do with arrows throughout the house. Definitely seen quite a few of them. If we look at the walls. Alright, what was that note? Hang on. There's our mother saying that she has left a letter for us. And if I go find notes. Yeah, it was in blue tent memos. There's a letter missing. Gems are in the white box. No. Alright, there is a major key hanging on a wall in the safe house. That is like so explicit. There must be a major key hanging on a wall in the safe house. Unless this isn't the safe house. Hang on. Is the shelter the safe house? We would have noticed a key on the wall of the shelter. Why wouldn't they just say the shelter? Maybe this isn't the safe house. There might be some other room. She said where we spent the last year, and then here it says 6 months. Right, 6 months of living in this air-choked cavern of boredom and dread. And she doesn't call it a safe house. Yeah, it has now been 6 months. 6 months of living in this air-choked cavern of boredom and dread. 6 months since we said our silent goodbyes to our families. So the air-choked cavern of boredom and dread has a little bit of similarity to what she said. I gotta find that letter again. Sorry. Going back and forth and back and forth. This unhallowed cavern that we've called home for the past year. So I don't know, it's so weird. It doesn't really line up because this says 6 months. So, okay, they planned for 6 months. Then they went and they stole the crown and they came back here for 6 months, but she left this note on the table? Like, that's a weird thing for them to spend 6 months actively ignoring this note that's on the crate here. And then, even if they did that, for her to then write something 6 months after the events of the crown thing to her uncle saying, okay, we're leaving now. I left a note for Simon. It wouldn't be this note that she wrote 6 months prior, or a year prior. Or yeah, 6 months prior to that. Surely it wouldn't be this. not really a note. Or it's not a message. That's not a message either. I'm so confused. I don't know. I don't know. Here's a picture of the three of them. Apparently my magnifying glass doesn't want to come up for this. Hang on, yeah, actually, isn't that weird? Oh, we don't have a magnifying glass for this one either. Did I get rid of the... Oh, I got rid of the magnifying glass. Oopsie daisy. I hope this doesn't have something that needs magnifying. Yeah, I'm just so confused. There's a major key on the wall of the safe house, hanging on the wall of the safe house. It's so clear. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it matters. But what if it's a vault key? You know? Wouldn't that be crazy? Oh well, doesn't seem to be findable. Alright, let's head back. We'll go to the planetarium. Oh, I guess we do have one key to spend in the locker room. I think we'll just go to the planetarium. I'm a little bit tired, to be perfectly honest. We'll probably need to head to the locker room on rank 8 again in a subsequent day anyways, when we have more keys. I always get stuck there on the stair. And then there's nothing else here. Yeah, just bizarre. Unless this is a safe house. No, she said cavern. Is this their P from when they were down here? Hanging on the wall in the safe house. Could be down here. This is like a storage thing, right? Also, can I break any of these? I have a power hammer. No? Alrighty. Well, let's just head back. I feel there's something I must be missing. Because those are two, like, very clear messages telling us that there's stuff in the safe house and I can't find them. We've got the power hammer, we have the burning glass. I don't think there's anything else that would be needed to find secret entryways. Yeah. Odd. Just very strange to me. The planetarium is where we'll call it a day. Ooh. Thank you. It would be great to find another telescope. I want to see what those other planets are all about. Neat stuff, though. We'll call it a day. That was a pretty good one. We found a surprise safe. That's so silly. I thought that safe was indicating, or that little model was indicating a safe in a different room. Ah, okay. I'm glad we figured that out by happenstance. That seems to be how we're solving these things. It's just stumbling across them. I guess that's not true. That's not true. I've done some thinking for the other ones.